Good evening, welcome to the stream. We'll be departing in a few moments' time. Going to be taking some wood bark to Akranes in Iceland, first of all. Just doing a couple of things before I start this live stream. Just sharing the stream in a few locations just to get a few people interested, and then I'll be ready to go. Thank you for the like, whoever it may be. Right. Place to share the stream, and I'm ready. Okay. Let's get this MAN out of here. Be forgiven to think this is the same stream from the other day. Bloke with mobile phone again, lol. Welcome to the stream, Andy. Yeah, it's the easiest way for me to share my streams rather than going off my game. I just use my phone to do it, so easiest way. I know Terence normally does it on his second screen, but I don't like doing that, so we're gonna have a double whammy this evening. I'm gonna have the winter mod and typical Iceland ProMods weather and road conditions. So this could be quite interesting, this first job. Hopefully we don't put it in a wall or down a cliff or something. Hopefully. And yes, YouTube did let me know. Ah, good. Looks like they've finally fixed the notification issue again then. Once it becomes light, I will show you my special edition MAN paint job. Well, it's not actually an MAN paint job, but it's a nice paint job nevertheless. So I've been driving my Volvo for a little while now, so I thought I'd have a bit of a change. So haven't heard from Tez today. No, he's not streaming today. I believe he's had a break. I believe he is, well, he's been watching a few films apparently, and he's drinking some Lancaster Bomber real ale. And at the moment, he is pissed, from what I gather. So, I don't think you'll be hearing from him today. A day without a stream for Terence is very rare. Not complaining though. DL, didn't think that coach was going to slow down then. Okay. It's been interesting, this. The AI traffic does not know how to use a roundabout. Okay. I'll just sit here then. Oh, bloody hell. Oh dear. I just seen that in my mirror, but that was funny as hell. That bloody truck's just rammed into the back of that car. About time, to be honest. He'd be saying he's got that Lancaster bomber to drink and didn't know when he was going to get round to drinking it. I think he was planning on waiting for the football match, but I think because there's nothing going to be on the telly, I don't think, in terms of football that he can watch, unless he delves into any illegal streams or anything. A little while, I think he's just decided to have a drink. So, don't know. Been a while since I played in single player ProMods. But there's been another update for your truck, so I thought I'd play single player. You heard from Ant? He is about. He's not streaming tonight though, well, with me anyway, should I say. I believe he's watching the United game, but I thought, well, because I haven't done much on YouTube recently, I thought I'd better do something, so. Hello, the Birds channel, welcome to the stream. Going to drive a bit slow whilst I'm taking a swig of my Pepsi. To be honest, looks like we're going to be stuck behind this truck in front of me anyway, so. Looks like he's turning off. By the way, Crew Thunderbird is out working again tonight. Interesting to know. But how are you doing today? I'm not doing too bad. How are you? Problem with these roundabouts around this area, they're a bit tight. You get buy one, get them free here. Good to know. see if I get joined by any more regulars on my streams. Hopefully Mark will pop in at some point. I don't think we'll see anything from Ant. If he was, I think he would have been in by now, so... I think he'll be back streaming with me tomorrow though. I think. Ah, okay. That snuck me out of the blue. Wow, I wasn't expecting that car then. I thought he turned off. Turned out he actually didn't. Hi, where did you get your steering wheel? I bought mine online from Currys, if you're in the UK. You can get them from other places as well, like Amazon. I've missed my turn now. Well, I'll have to go back round about again. Yeah, I got mine from Currys. It's a Logitech G920, which is the one I've got, but it has been replaced now by the G923. So, I think it's about 150 to £200, depending on where you get it from. Right, let's try and not miss my junction this time. Bad time to look at the comment then. The comments. I love playing Euro Truck Simulator. I'm playing the demo before I buy it. Ah, nice. It's on its way to help out a Pendolino that's broken down at Bay House, south of Lancaster. On its way to London with brake problems. Ah, so it must have been an Avanti then. I did hear about that. For those of you who aren't familiar fully with the game, I am running the winter mod at the moment, so basically this just sits on top of the weather for the base game, so essentially it will snow rather than rain. This isn't in the vanilla game anyway. Speed camera come up. And you're doing 84, so I'll be fine. All passengers were transferred onto a TPE earlier. Bet that got wedged then. Kilometres. Luckily most of this is ferry, so I will not be driving 3,000 kilometres. It'll take me all evening to do that. Thankfully I won't be driving all that. I think probably about just over 1,000 kilometres is probably drivable. Oh no, it's probably a bit more than that. It's probably about 1,500 maybe a little bit more, because I've got quite a considerable bit of driving to do in Iceland as well when I get over the other side. You're lagging a bit, Steve. What do you mean by that? Do you mean the stream's lagging, or? Doubt it. Depends on how many were travelling. It's a side-by-side transfer. Ah. Yeah, to be honest, with the lockdown, it's probably probably would have been quite quiet on the TPE, but normal times it probably would have been wedged. So live stream, seems to be okay my end, so not sure what the issue is. I know YouTube has been playing up a bit recently, so might be a YouTube issue. Coming to the hard shoulder then. Is there any problem with the winter mod sometimes? Sometimes you can barely see the road markings. If it's a solid line, it's not too bad, but if it's one of those just normal road lines, then it gets a bit difficult to see them sometimes. So depending on where I am, I normally stay pretty far left or pretty far right, depending on which side of the road you're on. I was going to try and overtake this lorry in front of me, but there's no point coming off at this junction. So he changes lanes anyway. Little trailer in front of me. Interesting. Don't think I picked up a little trailer in ProMods yet. Pretty sure they are out there somewhere. Done the Tesco one a few times. Done IKEA a few times as well. This other truck here. Don't particularly like sitting in congestion or traffic, so to get light now, so when I need fuel I'll pull over and then you can see my lovely truck. Yes, it's an MAN. Yes, it's a TGX Euro 6, but it's the paint job I'm on about. It's quite nice. Coming on to the M6. Well, the first sign of sensible ownership of D&G has happened today. What's happened, Andy? D&G Adderley Green have been doing High Peaks 58 Macclesfield to Buxton service due to dove holes being short of drivers at the moment. Ah, interesting. Are you going to let me in? Guess you're not. There's a guy behind you. Looks like we have to sit here and wait. God, the AI in this game sometimes is daft. Really is. Bit like real life. Won't let you in. For those of you who are still watching my stream, if you're not familiar with this variant of Euro Truck Simulator 2, this is the ProMods map mod. So if you're wondering why it looks different to the vanilla game, that's why. ProMods is absolutely fantastic. For those of you who've got all the DLC and never explored it, I highly recommend it. It makes the UK map particularly more realistic and more lifelike, which for me is, well, it adds something else to the game, and for me, I'll never go back to vanilla. The only time I play the vanilla game now is if I'm playing online in Truckers MP, and even that's not very often these days. Oh yes, I was meant to thank you before, Andy. Thank you for joining my Discord server. For those of you who are interested in following what I do, there's a link in the description below to my Discord server. If you wish to join, feel free. Join Tez's as well, not that I'll use it. Fair enough. Obviously, if you did what, you didn't have to join if you didn't want to, you know. It's just if you ever wanted to have a chat with me over something over Discord in a general chat, you can. So also got my convoy chat in there as well. So if you ever want to join me for any convoys on Truckers MP, you can use the convoy chat. So it's a nice thing to have. Eventually I do plan to start doing a few streams on Twitch as well, every now and again, probably once or twice a week. So I have set up a channel in a Discord server for that as well. I think I'll do my first one this weekend sometime. See how it goes. I will leave a link on my banner on my YouTube account if you want to follow me there as well, as and when I do start streaming there. Did you need to be playing the game to chat to you on Discord? No. Basically, you can use it for anything. So you can just use it as a voice chat. You don't have to be playing any game. You can just chat in it at any time, whether you're in game or out of game. It's one good thing about Discord. Looks like it's about to snow. It's gone really grey and murky. This is what usually happens when it's going to snow. So, we'll see. See if we get any. Time I've got 4 hours until I need a rest. Not too bad. I've tested the microphone on my headset and it does work. Oh, well, that's good news then. Just coming past, I turned off the M56. My neck of the woods. Get over for the moment. I'll move back over in a second. Well, I thought this car was going to try and pass me, but guys, for those of you who haven't seen any of my content before, want to see more games like this, we also cover the American Truck Simulator, Farming Simulator, Snow Runner. Mud Runner will be coming to the channel this weekend, I can verify. I also do the odd stream on F1 2020 as well, so if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know when I go live on any future video uploads and live streams. If you're also enjoying this live stream at present, hit that like button. And if you do want to ask me any questions or comments in the chat, feel free to do so. Right, so I'm going to have to be a bit careful now. It's starting to get a bit busier on the road. Well, I was going to get over, but then I realised this car's going really slow. What's going on here? Lane closure. Okay. Must be a random event. Come on, little Emmy, and you can get up this hill. Get past this lorry carrying a load of lumber. Well, cut down trees as it is. Should be alright at 83, not quite breaking the limit. Nope. There we go. Trying to get over and back on a bend sometimes can be a pain. And I've just moved over. I need to move back again now. The ferry. Ugh. So a lot more junctions in ProMods than there is in the vanilla game. So you've got to be a bit wary at times. Well, so far we've not seen any snow, which is interesting. Yeah, so I've noticed. What's that? More junctions all about the snow. I'll have to pull in at the next rest stop, I reckon. 2.5 hours, yeah. More junctions, yeah. Heck of a lot more junctions. Some of which go nowhere, some of which go to somewhere that's not in the base game, which is nice. Petrol station as well. (2,689 kilometres to go. A hell of a long job this is. Glad I'll be taking a couple of ferries anyway. That's for sure. Snow, finally. One thing I don't like about the AI traffic in ProMods is sometimes when you indicate to change lanes, they just sit there and then they either just stay where they are, or they don't slow down, or they don't accelerate, they just sit. You can't get over because you think you're going to hit them. Well, that guy did the correct job, just sped off. So, makes life a bit easier. Pull in the next services. Hopefully I'll be able to show you my truck. It is a bit snowy, but still half a mile yet. Thought I was a bit closer to it than that. Ooh, I've only just about got away with that. Looks like they turned off a Carlisle's before it. Ugh. My bad. I forget this service station's after the turn off. Let's get this truck filled up. Okay, so you can probably barely see it due to the weather. But I've got a, well, I'll tell you what, let me come away from the pump slightly just to make things a bit easier. But I've got a nice raven skin. Hopefully, if I get some sunshine somewhere, I'll show it off again. Right, let's see. I think I'll have to try and pull in here. That'll do. Don't really want to get any closer. Night time again now. It's the only problem with the winter mod, the short days. But, oh well. At least I should be driving through the whole of Scotland in the dark, so it should be a bit quieter. Oh, so now he lets me in after I slow down. Good old ProMods AI, you can't beat them, can you? looks like to be another quiet stream tonight, which is not good at all. So I think what Terence might have said the other day when he did a stream is actually true. It started out okay and it's gone dead now. So it's weird. Welcome to Scotland. A couple of Scaniards here. Certainly very odd why it's so quiet. Even these roads in Scotland are a lot more realistic as well. I know you've been saying you wanted to do Iceland for a while. Yeah, I've been wanting to do a bit of a let's explore of different nations, but I haven't got round to it yet. This might actually finally spur me on into doing some bits and pieces like that, because I've wanted to do jobs just local in different areas from different parts of the country to another, but realistically in most places it's not going to be possible to do that. So unless I drove around in free roam, it could be a bit difficult to do. But Iceland is quite a biggish country in terms of like drivability and like the places they've got, so there is a good chance I will be able to do a job from one end of Iceland to another. So I'm looking forward to going up there with the winter mod on, because that will be interesting. So anyway, I've come into this lane and I need to be in the other lane. Coming on to the M8 now. Onto the M80. onto the AAC. Just proves how short the M80 is. It's not very long at all. Well, not in ProMods anyway. Not quite sure how long it is in real life. I don't think it's that long. I don't know what that statue is there. I've honestly got no idea what that is. Is it a statue? Looks like a bit like a tree as well. No idea what it is. Back onto the M80 now. Onto the M9. So considering it's 1 o'clock in the morning on the game, it's very busy. Looks like this might be your only job you're doing tonight. I don't think so, no. I'll probably get one more in. I suspect, anyway. The only reason why this is such a long job is because of the in terms of the mileage you've got to do from, like, Norwich up to the top end of Scotland. But once you've got on the ferry, it won't take that long. And then there's a bit of a drive again through Iceland, so I don't know. I'll probably get one more in. Just depends on how far I travel. The only reason why I selected this job is because I've not been to Iceland for a while. So I thought, you know what, I'll give it a go. Looks like we're going to be stuck behind a few lorries for a little while. Not a problem. 89 hours before I'm late. 45 hours on the ETA, so put it this way, when I get to Thurso, I'll be on a ferry to the Faroe Islands, so you'll classify as getting a bit of rest on the ferry, and then you'll get a bit more on the way to Iceland, so I won't need to sleep for quite a considerable period when I've entered Iceland. I might even be able to get all the way there without stopping, so I should be alright. To the outskirts of Perth now. actually everyone that was turning left there. That's nice. Makes things a little bit easier for me. Put my foot down again now. Coming. Right, let's get the foot down to the floor now. Nice quiet road, hopefully. Yes, hopefully. Yes, only problem is I'm now on Scotland's most dangerous road. So hopefully nothing bad will happen. I'm doing above the speed limit, but you know, should be alright. So. No. Oh, indeed. Looks like I've got some company in front of me. Turn it off. Yes, what looks of it. Oh no, it's not. It's just turned into a carriageway. Nice scenic route, this. Hopefully things will get a bit more lively and a bit more interesting once I've got through the top end of Scotland over into the Faroe Islands and Iceland. Be a lot more to talk about, put it that way. It's a bit of a nice scenic route, but it's a bit dark, so you can't make the most of it. Shame Ant isn't about. I know you want to bring him up to Iceland. I sure do. Well, I don't think he wants to follow me. I think he's too bit worried about crashing his truck and what have you. So I'm going to get him up there one day, but I don't know when. I must admit, he's not been doing too bad recently in terms of crashing his truck or tipping it over. Terence has been doing a lot more tipping over. So, yeah, I would say he's probably a better driver already than Terence is. So 144 miles. So that's where we'll be going. How far are you away from the ferry? Well, it's about 144 miles at the last mileage post. Just coming into the outskirts of Inverness now, it's not too much further. So this coach, it goes back down to one lane a bit further up. Okay, so just passing Inverness. I know this car in front of me will probably be doing 97. I can afford to go a little bit faster. Well, I say that, looks like he's slowed down. See, lockdown has been extended. Aye. Looks like it's been extended to the 8th of March. So, needed to be honest, because the numbers haven't come down sufficiently enough just yet. Whilst they are coming down, it's that death toll that's the worrying one. but now we're getting less cases per day. That should start dropping in the next week or two, so hopefully things will start improving again. But now we've reached 7 million vaccinated, so it's starting to go up pretty quickly now, but they still need to get those second doses out. So I think they're making a mistake by not getting them out just yet for most people. No decision on ending it until after recess. Yeah. To be honest, I think probably around the 8th of March will be probably where it starts getting reviewed. Well, in terms of a bit of release. I know they are on about reviewing it around the 22nd of February. So about 2 weeks before. So by that time, by the 22nd of February, you would hope that case numbers would have started dropping. And death numbers would have started dropping as well. Who knows? Say. Literally just got to hope that when the spring comes in, things start improving. And, well, less people are getting ill from it. Too much further now to the ferry port. Hours 40 minutes, so I'll get to Thurso in plenty of time. This truck in front of me's holding me up though. Just short of 2,000 kilometres to go now, but once we get on the ferries it'll soon start coming down, so case numbers are dropping, especially up here in Greater Manchester. I was hoping that truck was going to continue up the road. It's unfortunately it ain't. Looks like I'm going to be stuck behind it for a little while longer yet. So tempted to overtake him, but because I'm on double white lines in the middle of the road, well I was, can't do it. too much further now. But I need to keep dropping before we actually start unlocking. Else we'll end up in a situation like last year. Yeah. This is the thing. I know a lot of people criticised after the first lockdown that we opened up too quickly. But I don't know. Because by that time, by May, you know, there was quite low case numbers anyway. And it didn't start rising again until late August, early September, when the kids went back to school. So the question you've got to ask yourself is, well, was it a mistake opening schools again? And I think most people will say yes. So, who knows? I know they're closing borders, supposedly stopping people going in and out, aren't they? Yeah, I believe they put together a list of 10 countries which they could consider red zones. So essentially people who travel from those 10 nations have basically got to quarantine at hotel airports. So, well, airport hotel should I say, for I think 10 days before they're allowed to leave. Nope. What else did you click on it? Right, I'm in the Faroe Islands. Let's see how many kilometres that's knocked off. About 500, something like that. Well done. Wow. Well, that was a bit dozy of me. Oh god. Steering wheel's not calibrated then. Come on. There we go. Oops. That was a bit stupid of me. I got 2% damage on the trailer then as well. Well, that was a bit daft. Just go around the corner to this next ferry to Iceland. So let's get on this ferry. So we've got 1,481 kilometres apparently to go. See how many we got after the other end of the ferry. We're going to South Fidor, whatever it's called. 875. So it's still a good drive from here, but it's knocked off a good 1,000 kilometres, so which helps. Just going to pull over a moment, guys, just whilst I see if I can attract a few more people to the stream, perhaps. It's always worth a shout. Okay. Right. Let's see if that attracts a few people in. I'm pretty sure Mark says he's working tonight. Yeah, he is. Bit weird that. He's picked a day off. He's got a day off and he's going to work. Mark doesn't very often get a week off, so I'm surprised he said yes to that. But then again, who knows? He might pop in the stream, you never know. Nope. One thing about Iceland I like is the nice tight and twisty roads that you've got to go up and down. Certainly adds for some nice driving anyway. It's beautiful in the daytime. Luckily we're coming into the daytime now, so see how we go on these lovely icy roads. True. Here we are. Here's the first one. Now this is what you call real life driving. None of this flat road business, motorway business in most of Europe. This is what you call a proper driving route. Oh. I thought going uphill was bad. Going downhill, I'm going to have to be even more careful. Looks good in HD. It does. Looks really nice. Now we've come off the big snowy bit now, so we should be okay. Right turn coming up towards Akureyri. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. Little bridge to go over. Whoa, hello. Yeah. Mind you, to be fair, I probably should have slowed down, but that did not give me any right to pull out on me. Wow. Now I'm going to get stuck behind him going through the mountain pass. How many hours I've got to go? 56 hours remaining. I've got 12 hours ETA, so I do think I probably will need to stop again somewhere. Just short of 9.5 hours for rest again. I'm hoping I won't have to stop again, but I think realistically I will have to. So tempted to overtake him right now. It's not something I'd generally do, this. Not normally, anyway. Luckily, in this part of the world, you can get away with it, so it's not so bad. Just don't want to be stuck behind him forevermore. Call me a rebel, if you like. Onto a snowy road again. Oh yes, you can see I'm going through the snow all right. guys, if you've not seen any of my content before and like to see a variety of simulation games, if you want to follow anything I do, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. If you're also enjoying this live stream at present, hit that like button. And if you do want to get involved in the chat, feel free to do so. If you've got any questions you want to ask me, feel free to do so as well. Knowing Mark, I'm guessing he's only working because he's got a good duty. It's possible. Or he might have been promised he can drive 4105 as well, which is possible. And he shaved off about 100 odd kilometres since leaving the ferry port. So we've got 730 kilometres to drive yet. But it's a pleasurable drive, no rush, got plenty of time to do it, so. I think I'm about to come into a mountainous area then again in a moment with some snow on the ground, so I'm just going to slow down a bit. Both. Hello, Mark. It's a rubbish duty, and they ain't got 4105 either, lol. What duty have you got, Mark? What routes have you got, and what bus have you got? Oh, bloody hell. Slow down then, I do not want to be going off the cliff there. Nice narrow bridge. Ooh, a very narrow bridge. Eight hours on the 352 with no proper break. Driving 2694. Oh dear, that's not good. I'm just going to pull up in a moment, guys, and get a quick picture before I continue the trip. I'm going to try and park it in the snow. Although I might go a bit further up. Accumulated brakes, which are rubbish. I'm going to go a bit further up and see if I can get the bridge in the picture. Nope. Just hope I don't get beached here. Should be alright. Lovely. Right, here we go. accumulated breaks. I think he means breaks altogether. So you don't get a 20-minute break or a 30-minute break anywhere. You just get all your breaks in one go. Is what I think he means anyway. .676 kilometres to go. Oh, right, okay. So no, it's not. 5 minutes here and 10 minutes there. Ah, I see. So you don't get like a 40-minute break here and a 40-minute break there or anything like that then. Might be coming into another snow road in a moment. Another steep hill to climb. You picked many people up though. That all adds up to 45 minutes throughout the shift. That's a rubbish shift. That's for sure. Busier tonight than I was on the day shift on here the other day. Yeah. That's interesting as well. Alright, turn towards Akireri. Hello. Very almost hit that traffic island then. Won't be doing it again, lol. Even if they offer me 4105 on the duty, lol. Oh dear. Sounds like a right dodgy shift, that one. Looks like I might have a red light coming up. Possibly. No, it's green. I'm alright then. Oh dear. That could cause a few problems. I can see them being at that job for a little while. I remember years ago, Bolton Depot 362s used to be dead in the evening, and on some trips you could drive from Chorley to almost Wigan without seeing anyone. Yeah. Turn here. I think we go through some proper snow roads going through this section, if I remember correctly. Drive with caution, snow ahead. So this is where it starts getting a bit interesting. Yeah, here's the snow. Hopefully my Michelin tyres will serve me well. Better go and do a bit. I'll be back about 10:10. Ah, okay, Mark. Not 3, aren't they? Ah, so another couple of hours yet. Oh, just hit the snow patch again. Oh, there's barely any grip on this at all. Probably still be streaming, lol. I will be at 22:10, yeah. Bloody hell. It's very fun to drive on this. Bit of a winter wonderland in these parts. I think for this bit of ProMods alone, this lovely Iceland part of the map is absolutely stunning. You don't get roads like this anywhere else. Crazy. But it's lovable, really is. Starting to get a bit easier now. It's worse with the winter mod enabled. It is, trust me. Put it this way, I would not want to do a convoy with the winter mod enabled in this part of the world, that's for sure. Excuse me. So. Certainly makes a pleasant change to go up in these parts on a live stream. Is there such a thing? What do you mean, Andy? Lost you there. Oh, Icelandic convoy. Yeah, we do a few of them every now and again. I did one with Viva, didn't I, once? That was quite fun. We haven't done one with Phoenix yet, but I dare say that will be coming at some point. .44 kilometers to go. It's taking ages to navigate through these windy roads of Iceland, but it's good fun. Ooh, must have missed that one. Yeah, I think you did. I don't think you were actually on that in that stream at any point. I don't think. It might have started too early. Start and finish too early. Because if I remember correctly, I think lockdown was lifted when that convoy was done. I think shops and what have you were open, if I remember correctly, so... We're going through more of Iceland this time, yeah. Going through a hell of a lot more of Iceland, that's for sure. I'm going from literally one side of the country to the other, practically. Right turn coming up here. In towards Akureyri. First proper built up area I've been to for a while. It's amazing how realistic it is. Oh, it's beautiful. It really is. And the good thing about this winter mod, it's 3 o'clock game time and it's going dark. Just proves how early it goes dark in Iceland. I've had a look at some parts on Street View and there are actually some roads with water alongside. Yeah, there are. It's one thing you don't come across in Iceland very often is traffic lights. Speed cameras here. Very sneaky. Roundabout here. Headed towards Reykjavik. Haha, that was sneaky of me. Managed to pull out then at a good time. Wonder how long this road stays as a dual carriageway for. Not long. Didn't think it would be. 493 kilometres to go. We'll do another job after this one. Damn! Must have been a police car behind me. Tight and twisty roads coming up by the looks of it. apparently. Oh, hello Tari, welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying this lovely drive through Iceland with me. It's been very fun so far. Still 440 kilometres of this to do yet. These roads are mad. All these bends. Tell you what, it'd be good fun to drive a truck in these parts in real life. Not gonna lie. Ooh, bloody hell. Slow, way up. Wow, that's the first major incident I've had on the snow. The first person to get my name right, lol. I've just crashed into the wall then when I was into the crash barrier when I looked at that. I'm quite good with names, to be fair. Pronunciations of them. Can you slide on that road if you're not careful? Yes, you can. I just did then. These roads here that I'm on right now aren't really that skiddy, but if you get on a snow-covered road like I was a moment ago, that's where you can start sliding everywhere. Like I almost did and ended up putting it into a... Well, put it this way, I could have actually tipped my truck over on that road then, so it's good fun anyway. I dread to wonder where their nearest fixed place is. I think it might have been back in Akureyri where I've just been through. Yeah, I think it would have been back there because I seen one just before going through that tunnel. Hey up, drive with caution, snow ahead. Oh great. Here we go. Here comes the snow. Oh. So I'm trying to keep it in the tracks that other vehicles have put down, but it's pretty difficult at times. Wow, I'm struggling through this. Oh wow. The truck's literally just wheel spinning through the snow. Get through the tunnel, that should be okay. There we go. Wow, that was a bad bit of snow there. Bit more here. I've never seen this game and I saw you from Random Games. Yeah, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2, as you can guess. But this is the, basically it's the ProMods expansion. So basically it adds a lot more countries, a lot more cities into the game compared to the vanilla base game. So none of this is actually included in the original game. ProMods is a separate development. It's not even created by the people who made the game. And the best thing about it is ProMods is absolutely free, provided you've got all the limited downloadable content from SES who produce the game. And if you have, well, it just opens up so much more. And they even have a fast server where you can download it for just less than €1, which is about 90 odd pence in the UK. And you know, I would quite happily pay 10, 20 pound for the game as a separate DLC, quite happily. So it's absolutely wonderful. Man, I'm lagging. Is the stream lagging for you, is it? You're not the only one who said that tonight. It's absolutely fine my end. But I know YouTube have been having a few problems recently, so it's probably what it is. It's probably a YouTube related issue. Oh, bloody hell, I almost hit that cone then. One thing that's worrying me right now is I need a rest stop. Just gonna have a look at the map. Oh wow. Oh, there's one not too far away actually, so that's not so bad. Still gotta go through Blondjuos, south of Halmavik, through Bogans to Akranes. So yeah, it's practically on the gone from coast to coast practically. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, I think it's YouTube playing up. I know they've had quite a lot of problems recently with their servers, so need a rest stop, lol. I do indeed. Luckily I found one. So the only problem with Iceland, you could go driving for hours in game time and not see one. So it's literally a case of I'm gonna have to stop at the first one I see. It's the stream, it keeps stopping then going. One moment, I'll just pause the game for a moment. I'll tab out and then I'll reload the stream just to see if that sorts it out. Okay, we'll see what happens. I've just reloaded the stream, so I know every now and again YouTube will have a glitch where you're streaming, it's absolutely fine. It doesn't have a problem your side, but other people report they're having issues. So often when you reload the stream, it often sorts itself out. It's a bit of a weird one. Are you an actual truck driver? I'm not, no. Unfortunately not. I'd love to be, but who knows? Once the COVID pandemic's over, anything could happen. It would be a good job to do in real life, but it's long hours. Money's okay, depending on who you work for. If you work for yourself, it's even better. But the only problem with that is you have to have your own truck. So but I do have quite a lot of years experience playing this game, so you could say I'm a professional virtual truck driver, lol. Anyway, where's this petrol station? It's just coming up now. I think it stopped. Not the stream. Are you having any problems, Andy? Or is yours okay? Or do you think the or are you saying the lagging stopped? Unusual point to put the petrol pump. I've got a few friends myself that have left bus driving and gone onto the wagons and never looked back. Well, yeah. Say, if you can be a lorry driver or a bus driver and you want to interchange at some point in your career, it's quite easy to do. Because, let's face it, they're both good jobs. They're both professional jobs, you know. And, well, you know, all you need to do if you haven't been a bus driver before, but you've been a truck driver, is to pass a bus license and you're ready to go. So, you think he means the lagging stopped? Got no problems my end. Yeah. Right, where's this? Here it is. I'm just going to drive it in. I'm not going to. Doesn't look like there's even any official points where you're parking in, so I'm just going to park it here. I'm going to leave and stream and come back. No worries, that's fine. I was going to try and turn it round there, but I'm not going to be able to. Have to go a bit further back. Right, I should be able to turn around here. With a small trailer. Ooh, that's tight. $307 kilometers to drive. Can't believe this job's took me almost 2 hours to complete. It's absolutely mad. But, you know, it's one of those nice long drives, so. Not too much further now, thankfully. A lovely Scania there. And a lovely Renault. I need to go to stream again because I have school tomorrow and you're in Europe and I'm in America, so I might have to go in a little earlier. Normally I stream about 8 PM UK time, so depending on where you are in America, are you on the the East Coast? But it isn't late, I have to do schoolwork. Okay. Where are you in America, Terry? Are you on the East Coast somewhere? Or are you further inland, like the Midwest? So I do quite a bit of streaming and videos on American Truck Simulator as well. So, if you're interested in that, check out my channel. Alabama. So yeah. Yeah, so you're sort of on the East Coast then, aren't you? Close to Florida. Yeah, so it's about your time right now, it's about, is it about 5 o'clock where you are? 6 o'clock? I meant Birmingham. So you're in Birmingham as you guys call it. We call it Birmingham. Because we've got a place in the UK called Birmingham, but you guys call it Birmingham, which is, well, I know us English people criticise it, but you know, each to their own in terms of the way Americans spell things and pronounce things. So, I for one couldn't really care, you know. At the end of the day, they speak different English to us, so. But it's certainly nice to see Americans in the stream anyway. Yeah, Yes, it's probably about 5 o'clock where you are, I'm guessing. Something like that. About 4 or 5 hours behind UK time. Must be, because if you've just come into the stream now, I think you guys normally finish school, don't you, about 3:30, 4 o'clock time. So, it's, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I will be streaming again tomorrow evening, about 8 PM UK time. So you'll probably be coming in around about 9, half 9 UK time. Might do another American truck stream tomorrow, not sure yet. Looks like I'm coming into a town that I've not been to before. Fair place here as well. Good to know. Oop. Blonduos. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. I don't speak Icelandic, so... Ah, the roundabout. Where's this caravan going? Ah, back on itself, okay. You wanted Ant to join you tomorrow. Well, I'm not sure if he is yet. I haven't asked him. If he is, then I'll do another Euro truck. But if he's not, then I'll do an American truck. So, I did say I'll do an American truck, but it just depends on if he joins me or not. He might do. He probably will, because he hasn't done anything with me for the past few days. So, since Thursday last week, I think it was, because obviously I was busy over the weekend. Then he was too tired on yesterday, so hi bro, sorry but I subbed. Thanks for subbing, Tari. Have a good evening, and I might catch you tomorrow. Back on the snow again. In the dark this time, which, well, a bit darker, shall we say. Makes it a bit more interesting. 6 o'clock in the morning and still pitch black. Probably doesn't get light in these parts till about 9, half 9, 10 o'clock. Maybe even later than that, come to think of it. With it being right in the Arctic Circle. Might be about 11-ish. So we've got some roadworks ahead. Didn't think I was going to stop, but what's going on here? No, can't tell. Bendy road coming up. 160 kilometres to go. I didn't think this job will ever end, but it's started to get to an end now, so who knows, I might take another local job in Iceland if there's any. If not, then I might have to take one across country again. I'll definitely do at least one more job tonight. So, depends on what I find when I get to my destination. Might take a job to Reykjavik maybe, if there's anything to there. Just have to wait and see. So very tempted to overtake this lorry when this other lorry comes past me. Although there is a bit of a bend here, so maybe that's not a good idea. Good job though, if I'm honest. Yeah, I haven't crashed once yet. I had that little skid incident before. Cross country, that could take forever. Well, yeah. This has been cross country, to be fair. I'm going to be practically on the west coast of Iceland in a moment. West Fjords. So I've literally gone from one side of the country to the other. Literally. A better petrol station with some parking. So I can't believe how long it's took to cross Iceland. So it's amazing. We take like motorways and dual carriageways for granted in this country, but imagine if we had a country full of roads like this. It'd take you forever to get anywhere. But I think that's part and parcel of the beauty of Iceland, you know. It's a bit more remote, you know, it's away from the hustle and bustle of busy life. You know, you could literally have a drive through Iceland at a nice leisurely pace, see the scenery, just watch time go by. Western region. So certainly been a nice drive. Hello Ant, welcome to the stream. What's with the Oh, the United got beat, did they? I haven't looked. Oh god. I just looked at my phone and seen the FT. Oh dear. Well, yeah, getting beat by Sheffield United is not exactly great, is it? I'm not gonna lie. Oh bloody hell. Oh, there's a police car behind me. Oh, nice. Welcome to the stream, Ant. Hashtag grumpy ant. Well, well, well. I've got a question for you, Ant. Are you wanting to do a stream with me tomorrow evening? Glad I didn't watch the match now. Have you still not got rid of the winter mod, lol? No, not yet. I don't plan to get rid of the winter mod now until March the 1st. And then I'll have the spring mod instead. That reminds me, I'll have to download it a bit closer to the time. Because I think the version I've got is a bit out of date now. Nothing wrong with it and with the lights of Iceland. Yes, I'm going to try and get you up here, Ant, at some point. It's very fun, trust me. And I've not crashed once either. I came close to tipping it at one point through some snow, but luckily I managed to get away with it. Full 49 kilometres, wow. Bagarns discovered. What the hell am I going into here before I finish the job? Looks like a tunnel. This is probably the most looking modern tunnel I've been into in Iceland. It's actually got lights on the inside of it. Looks like there's another one here. Chelsea got shit internet again when the weather starts being awful. Got an engineer coming out tomorrow though. What's the engineer doing? Are they having a look to see if they can diagnose the fault? Or are they on about upgrading you to fibre or something? Have they finally seen sense of getting you that put in? Back for another 15 to 20 minutes. Welcome to the stream, Mark. It's finally in sight with just over 20 kilometres to go. Fault is in the street somewhere. Right, okay. Interesting. Sounds like they might be digging up a hole or checking through the underground piping system. So it sounds like it's not just you who has the fault then. Sounds that way. Probably a problem with one of the cables. Probably got drowned with water when it rained and snowed last week. So probably find it might have to be a replacement, I suspect. A crane's discovered. Nope, everyone with BT, as no BT networks are currently discoverable. That's interesting. Did you buy your internet off the same guy as Taz then, Antmol? I've almost missed my bloody turn for that. It's happened 3 times now since Saturday. Been perfectly fine today till about half an hour ago. Has it just started raining, Ant? Where you are? Wow, that was a long job. But it's going to be a lot of experience points anyway. Right, let's have a look what else there is here. So I've literally gone from Norwich all the way up through England, through Scotland, up to Thurso, up into the Faroes, disembarked at the, I think it was there, or there, whichever it was, and drove through the whole country to there. So that's one hell of a long job I've just done. It feels like it, Mark, when it's dry, it's perfectly fine. Yeah, so it sounds like to me that it's when it's raining that's causing the problem. Got a job here to Ancona in Italy for 169,000. I'm just going to take a picture of that and send it to you know who. just before I start the next job. Just because we know it's all funny. There we are, see what he makes of that. Right, let's have a look what jobs we've got. See if there's anything a bit more... I'm not Terence desperate for action. See if there's anything just on the island. Doesn't look like there is. It's a job from here all the way across the island. Back into Norway. That's going to take forever. Looks like we're going to have to do a long-winded job. Either that or have a look to see if there's anything nearby. Job all the way to Andorra. Job to Perth. Don't really want to do anything. Can't take a cargo market from here, I don't think. I haven't got a trailer anyway. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm going to buy a garage here. Just because I'm going to buy a cargo trailer. Or move a cargo trailer. I might just move one up and see if there's any cargo jobs from here. Let's see. I'm not taking a... tandem trailer. Let's see what we've got. Topside with crane. Don't know whether there will be anything here. I'm going to take a curtain, but I'm going to configure it. Change the colour. The snow set it all off and now it's been done twice when it's raining. Most probably broke the feed, then water keeps getting in, causing disruption. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Right, let's see. I'm going to have a change of colour. No. What colour to have it? Might just change to white. Why is, when I select white, is it going pink? That doesn't make any sense. That's just weird. I don't know what painting job to go for. I think I'll go for the duelist, but change the colour slightly. Orange and red. Looks horrible, that. No, I won't go for that. Go for orange and white. Red and white, even. Change the colour of the wheels. Oh, what's the thing going on here? It's more annoying than Terence, and that says a lot, lol. Is that Ant Pink, that trailer? It's impossible for anything to be annoying as Tez. Well, yeah, that's true. Not going to lie there. Alright, Chesney, how are we? My patience is more fun with this than it is with him, lol. Bugger off, Baldy. Focus on not crashing your bus, lol. Can't crash if I'm parked up, lol. Oh, Steve, for God's sake, ha ha ha. Evening, Brett. Okay, make sure the handbrake is on. Now, this stream's gone mental, crazy all of a sudden. With the amount of people in here. I'm not complaining. Right, let's have a... spare tyre. Another crow box. Right. Oh, a wind deflector. I'm not a big fan of wind deflectors. Oh, that's a weird one. I've never drove anything like this before. Might drive that. Yeah, let's have one with a lift gate on. Why not? Right, let's move that up to here. Yes. Right, I'm going to use that now, so I'm just going to go pick it up, and then I'll go pick a job. Hopefully. Oh, I can't. It's on duty. Ah. Oh, there we go. It's come back now. Right. Do the 169,000 grand job, lol. Oh my god, I'm not doing that, Brett. I'll be here to take me all bloody day. And while I remember, Domed. Oh god. Looks like that Irish bus company livery, Bus Irene or whatever it is. That's a good point, to be fair. Yeah, Bus Irene. Looks like breakfast presents. You really want me to take that job that's worth 169 grand? I'll be here all night. I'll take that. Where's it taken again? Oh, I think it's gone now. I don't think it's on here anymore. No, it's not. The closest job to that now is all the way to bloody Cyprus. That'll take all freaking night if I did that. I'm not doing that now. It's disappeared. So I'm going to have a look at the cargo market, see if there's anything from here. I hope there is. I'll say Taranto, Albasan, Clermont, Bologna, Larty, Luxembourg, Sked, Maastricht, Brest, Chelmsford, Vienna. I'm hoping there's something just on the island. There is. That's good. Right, I'll take that then. Some metal cans. Do it. Cyprus. Some other greedy sod took it, lol. I'm not doing a job all the way to Cyprus. Freaking hell. I'll be here all bloody night. It'll take me about 5 hours to do that job. It'll take me just about an hour and a half to get through Iceland. If it wasn't almost 10:30 of an evening, I might consider doing it. But fortunately, I don't really want to do a job that takes about 3 hours to do, probably. Nope. Oh, it's there. Okay. Not like you have anything else to do. Well, no, I suppose not. But, yeah, I don't fancy taking a job all the way across Iceland, all the way down the UK, and all the way across Europe. Practically from one side of Europe to the other. Take all bloody night. Well, here we are. I'm going to pick up my Brett trailer instead. Nope. That was lucky. I've got a Brett trailer and I've also got a slightly orange truck. So Brett is very much a part of this truck and trailer. So let me go pick up that job. Yeah, I don't really want to take a job all that way. It's a bit too far this time of day. If it was about 8:30, I would consider definitely doing it, but where's this pickup? Presuming it's in here. SimSteve. At least having a garage you can transport up here and do more jobs if need be. Yeah, exactly. Where the hell is this job? Just gone in there. I'm presuming it's in here. Presuming it is anyway. We'll find out. Yes, it is. To Vestmannaeyja, whatever it's bloody called. I say I don't speak fluent Icelandic, so I don't know. Oh. Ooh, that was tight. At least the one good thing about the cargo market when you have your own trailers, it opens up to a hell of a lot more jobs. Hell of a lot more. You know, you're not bogged down by just the freight market. So, because in certain areas, the freight market can actually be shambolic in terms of what jobs you can get. Yeah, the cargo market opens up quite nicely. I've bunkered this up. Let's straighten it up a bit. Try and do that again, shall we? You just scraped Brett's bum then on that post. Yeah, Brett's very much a part of this truck and trailer. Right, there we go. That's better. Oop, just pressed the wrong button then. Did a Terrence, he normally does that. Right. Cargo has been loaded. Quite like the rear lights on the end of this, it's quite nice. Feels more like a realistic looking rear lights on an actual truck and trailer set. Ooh, that's tight. What the hell? There's a woman there just walking past at 1:21 in the morning in Iceland wearing shorts or a skirt. Temperature outside looks to be about -5 or something along those lines. And anyway, I don't actually know why I turned right there, to be honest, so I'm going to have to double back on the roundabout now. Just about to say that, yeah. Red light district. Could be. Nope. 284 kilometres to drive. So depending on when I get to the other end, if I've got another job that's close by, I'll probably do one of those as well. I didn't actually check what I was actually picking up. Metal cans. Interesting. Must be going to recycle it. Guys, for those of you who haven't seen any content on my channel previously, I cover a variety of simulator games if you want to check out my channel. And if you do want to subscribe and see future content from me, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you're notified when I go live with any future video uploads and live streams. If you're also enjoying this current live stream at the moment, hit that like button. And if you do want to get involved in the chat, feel free to do so. Wow! A toll booth. Bloody hell, you don't see many of these on the island. In fact, I don't think there's any others apart from this one. I was just about to ask, what are the metal things for in the middle of the trailers on wagons? What do you mean? Andy, do you mean the bits that are on the side of this trailer? This is a curtain trailer, so essentially the cover comes off. If that's what you're on about. Right, I better be on my merry way. Carry Brett's arch rival back to St. Helens. Cold air. Speak to you later, Mark. Cold air. See you all tomorrow. Bye, Mark. Oh dear. Oh god. Yay! I got caught speeding. Oh. No, at the bottom. I'll see you in a minute. I'll come out of the tunnel. Excuse me. Do you mean the chrome boxes? Is that what you're on about, Andy? If that's what you mean, they're just for show. You don't really add anything particular to the game. It's just I like chrome items on a trailer for some reason. Just entering into the capital region. So this is where Reykjavik is. I think we might be heading through Reykjavik on the way there. Okay, yeah, they're literally just for show. There's nothing particular about them. Just to make the truck and trailer, well, the trailer look a bit more pretty, if you get what I mean. So they don't serve any real purpose. Looks like this trailer's got a white strips all around the back of it. So there's a roundabout coming up. Not a very nice roundabout, that one. Roundabout. Wow, okay. Heck, I didn't think he was ever going to shift. A dual carriageway in Iceland. Don't see that very often. But then again, I am coming into the capital, so I suppose that probably has a bit of a reason for it. It's very weird to see a dual carriageway in this part of the world. Oh god, excuse me. like I was just going around the outside of Reykjavik. Rather than through it. .69 kilometers to go. Southern region now. Quite a lot of regions in Iceland. Oh, the wrong lane there. Oh dear, looks like a very windy road coming up. Self-frost discovered. Seems a bit busy this side. Yeah, it does seem a bit busier on this side of the island. I think this side's a bit more built up though compared to the other side. So I think that's probably why. Because there is a lot more settlements on this side of the island, judging by the map. So it makes sense in a way. Passing a dairy plant or farm. Kilometers to go. No. What's this car thinking of doing? Wow. Mind you, I did that on a couple of country roads before. But I wouldn't do it in this area. To the end of the job now. I'll have a look at another one in a moment. Where am I going here? Am I turning in there? Oh, right. Okay. Well, ferry. Oh, okay. I thought that was a bit weird. Oops. I'll take a ferry. A very short one at that. Perhaps I should have... weird ferry port this is. This ferry can't be any more than a few kilometres long. Huh. 18 kilometres. Vestermanidurgia, whatever it's called, discovered. Interesting drop location. Okay. Right. Oop. Right, I'm just going to go to the toilet quickly, and then I'll be back. So, see it. back. Okay, let's see what we've got on here. Okay. Job all the way to Kristiansand. At least you got nothing from here to Iceland. So, I could take a job to Tórshavn. 710 kilometres. Make the last job of the evening, which is quite a long one to be fair, but considering we're in Iceland, but all sorts of noises going off then. I have gone to a dead end. What do you mean, Andy? Do you mean like the toilet and what have you? Let's turn around. I've gone the wrong way. That's probably headed back on myself. Where is it anyway? Ah, right, okay. Wise move going this way anyway. Ship horns and such like. Ah, right, okay. So this will be the last job for tonight. 710 kilometres by land and about 600 by ferry, so I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. There is a few twisty roads on the southern part of the island, but it's not so bad. Hopefully it won't take too long. This looks like a supermarket. What the hell? The job changed. Oh, I've gone the wrong one, you muppet. So this will be another midnight finish. Could be. That's the loading area. It's a bit of front of the store. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, it's there. Oh, what a weird place to put it. That's interesting, putting it there. Ah, Pepsi. Let's don't run this guy over. Get ever closer to him. Is Brett still in the stream, or has he disappeared now as well? Right, let's get the cargo out. Right, first ferry trip. 1,328 kilometres to go. I'm in and out of it, lol. Ah, I see. Did wonder. No cars queuing up for the ferry now. Interesting. Oh, back on the mainland anyway. Mainland of Iceland, that is. Remember guys, if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. You should be notified when I go live in any future video uploads and live streams. Coming up tomorrow, I should have a Euro Truck Simulator live stream on this channel, another one, with hopefully with Ant, who is in the stream watching at the moment. So if you want to see that, it will be a collab stream. He's a fellow YouTuber that focuses on transport related content. So if you want to join me for that, hit that notification bell as well and you will be notified when we go live. If you're enjoying this stream at present, hit that like button as well. If you want to get involved in the chats, please feel free to do so. Oh, hello. That was a bit close. I was not that over then. Brett's just put no. He always puts no. So you will have covered most of the island tonight. It looks that way, doesn't it? There are bits of the island that I haven't been to, so I'll have to come back at some point. But yeah, it's been a lovely experience for us. I'm not enjoying it. There's two little crashes. No excuse to you. No reason for you to use the word domehead is what I should have said then. You should have watched Terrence's stream last night, Brett. I mentioned to him on the chat, in 69 yards, turn 69 degrees and tip over. And about, I don't know, 5-10 seconds after that, he actually tipped over. Fucking hilarious. I was literally wetting myself with laughter as soon as I seen it. Kilometres to go. Bearing in mind about 600 of this will be ferry. I expect more Terrence style driving. Yeah. To be fair, on an island like this where there's loads of bends and snow, you've got to be careful anyway, so I can't just do 110 kilometres an hour everywhere and expect to get away with it. It is not good to wet yourself. Well, no, it isn't. But if you get what I'm getting at. No, it isn't. No. Well, I didn't actually. It was just that funny, you know. It could have actually happened. But I do know how to control my bladder functions. That's a good question. Have you got your wheel sorted? Yes, indeed. There you go, Brett. Take it away. It's the first time I've used this horn in this stream. Sounds really good. Not much to like that I can do until it's sent off. Right. So what are they doing? Are they going to sort out the issue, the wiring issue, or are you going to just buy another one? Because I'd imagine if it's a wiring issue and it's one of those, if it's the main wire from the steering wheel, then they'll have to RMA it, and then you'll probably just get sent a new one. But if it's an actual wire from the wheel itself to like the pedals or something, they might just replace the cable. It's one of the good things about this Logitech wheel, because all the cables can be plugged into the steering wheel. If one of them develops a fault, I can just order a new one. So it's not the end of the world. But if it's hardwired, it's an absolute pain in the ass. If something goes wrong with it. So I think from what I saw on Amazon they refund me, so I'll just order a new one. Fair enough. I think this is the first section of road in Iceland I've been able to do over 110 kilometers an hour and get away with it. Even the police weren't even bothered about me then. That was a police vehicle that went past and didn't even find me. Well, that's interesting. Where do you put your wheel and pedals when they're not in use? Oh God. Is this a question for me, Andy, or is this a question for Brett, or both of us? Oh, Steve. Okay. Well, my pedals stay under my desk, and I put my steering wheel to the right, next to the gear stick. Because the cables are long enough so I can keep the pedals underneath my desk without them getting in the way. So now I've snuck up onto a car. Oh God. Weird thing about most of this area is it's barely just above sea level. So I bet this floods quite often. And I bet this road's only accessible at low tide. 19031 leaving Stagecoach. Ah, who's got it, Brett? Anyone know? This road literally reminds me of roads in an American truck. It's just one long straight road, pretty much. It's like an ice desert. One thing I want to know is why is it only 80 kilometers an hour on this road? It could be a bit faster than that. Sure, yeah. Going to Ensign where it'll probably be stored for onward sail. Ah. I don't know why I'm beeping this horn. I think I just like the sound of it. You tell this car to shift out of the way as well. Accidentally turned my wipers on. Something like Ice Road Truckers, lol. Yeah, I haven't seen any of them for a bit. Don't know whether they actually still make that. I don't think they do anymore. Can't wait for ProMods in the rest of Canada to be developed, because I reckon there will be some routes up in in the northern end, like around the Yukon and that sort of area, where it's going to be rather snowy and icy like this. Some proper ice roads trucking. Just entered into the eastern region. So I'm heading back inland a bit now. .83 kilometres to go. Looks like we're heading into a bit of a snowy zone possibly now. Looks like we're heading towards the mountains again. Now we wish bridge. Even the clouds are realistic. Yeah, it's really nice. I think ProMods does change something to do with the weather as well, in terms of like the frequency of like different events of weather, but the wind spot obviously has a lot to do with it as well. So you're still going. 4105 has made it out on the last 10A tonight. Well, nice. Ants will not be impressed. I am still going, Mark. It's been quite an enjoyable stream, this one, so I've been loving this little tour of Iceland that I've been doing. Heading back over to the Faroe Islands. I'll be leaving Iceland shortly. Whilst I'm here, I've got stocked up on some groceries. Ha ha ha. Get over 3 hour streams from me, because unlike Terence, I like to get it all in and make quite long live streams, because they do well for me. Won't be getting anything sub 3 hours from me usually, not very often anyway. Traffic to contend with now, first time in a little while. Doing online on this stream. No, not for this one, no. I could go into the ProMods server as well and do this, but I don't think I can trust the idiots on the icy section and snowy sections of road. Probably end up with a 100% damaged truck and trailer and load. So I'd rather do Iceland on single player. Was in bed for about 10:30 last night and didn't wake up again until about 6:30 this morning. Nice. Well, that's not going to be happening tonight, because it's now just gone past 10 past 11, so damn it. police car right behind me. I have. Pretty weird that. I had a couple pass me before and I didn't get done for speeding. Well, no one was about last night, so pointless stopping up. Yeah, exactly. I was just catching up with a bit of telly that I was going to watch over the weekend, although I would normally watch over the weekend if it wasn't for us decorating, so that's why I didn't do anything yesterday. Taz mentioning it. Left turn here. Guy there walking on the side of the road. In the middle of nowhere. That's a bit weird. A long walk. He's headed back to a town somewhere or a village. Trust me to be hungry now, for God's sake. Why have you not had anything to eat, Brett? Need to go shopping tomorrow, might have to order something. Question is, what do you order at this time of day, food wise? Food earlier on, but I've randomly ended up proper hungry. Okay, so it's literally just a sudden, I don't know, sudden spurge of hunger or something along them lines, you could say. You know, I remember years ago when I was younger being at the Science Museum in Manchester, having to go on a computer, and it was showing you how you would be able to choose news items and TV programmes. Just seemed odd at the time, and now look where we are. Yeah, technology moves on fast. Kilometres to go. A couple 100 kilometres of driving. It's all going to be along these twisty coastal roads for the rest of the way now. Wonder what will be the next improvement. Well, who knows? this is a very nice route. Gravel road ahead. Oh dear. Oh dear. Suspension braking time. We've gone through vinyl, cassette, CD, CD-ROMs, videos. Points anyway. Need to rest soon. Wow, this is literally a suspension breaker. The bridge is a bit smoother. I bet there's no rest stop round here. Oh, there is. There's one there. Well, that's handy. And a bit more drive into the ferry port then. You feel this on the wheel with the feedback? I do ever so slightly. I don't have it set massively high because otherwise it'll just freaking, I don't know, shake your freaking self half to death, I suppose. And I suppose it would shake the desk around quite a bit as well. So I've got it set on a sort of like a lowish setting, but not enough so you don't feel it. Scenery this road's offering. It's just as nice as some of the mountainous views over the hills at the other end of the island. Hurry up, it's starting to snow. Well, that'll make things a little bit more interesting. Loving this side of the island. Yeah, it's quite nice. Well, it was until it started snowing. There's this rest stop. It can't be too much further away. Always caught me off guard. Stop's coming up on the right here. Pull in here. I've just spotted something. There's a video here. That's interesting. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Let's have a look at the cutscene. Might as well on here. Wonder what this is. Got no idea what this cutscene's about. Looks like just some random Cutscene. Still hear the guy yawning. Okay. Well, now I can rest. Right. Well, that's weird. That house behind me is very strangely lit up in the middle of the night. That is weird. What is also weird is I have to be careful of not hitting this car. Right, let's get on the move again. Excuse me. Kilometers to go. Seen on ETS, rather odd. Yeah, it's very unusual to have cutscenes on a Euro truck. They are odd about adding them in though, so I wouldn't be too surprised if they don't start adding them in the near future, because they've got them in ATS and people have asked them to add them into ETS. So the thing is, I think it will be happening. Well, that one I think is just a ProMods special. So no idea what it's looking at, but it's just looking at the land and some sea, where the ones in ATS give you a description. So I think they will be getting added in the near future, so watch this space. If they do, any I drive past I'll be pulling into. Tight and twisty around this section again. Come on to another bit of a snow road again. This one I've been on for a while. not too bad on this surface. It's not sliding around. Got to go over a bit of a hilly section now, down the hill, and I'll be on the ferry. So, not too much longer in Iceland now. Ordered food, lol. What have you ordered? Time. Any moment now the lamp will be going off and then I'll have to turn the bloody thing back on again. Cheeseburger, medium chips, 6 chicken strips and a naan bread. Wow, that's a lot of food for the time of day. That time you keep saying you'll have to change it, lol. I know. I keep saying that and I never do. Right, just over this bit of a hilly road now, and then we'll be at the ferry port. Steep incline on this route. I couldn't eat that these days. Years ago maybe, but not now. I'm just careful what I eat these days and try and cut down and eat healthily. It's not so bad when you're younger, but it catches up with you when you get older. Struggling up this hill. So this is almost a 4-hour special for me, this stream. It's always like my Friday night specials that I do. Wednesday. Mind you, I have been out of action over the past few days, so apart from Monday even. pretty much come back full circle now. So I've pretty much done a whole loop of the island this evening. A couple of places I've not been to, but just off the beaten tracks, but I've pretty much done a whole loop of the island. So I'm now back to where I started earlier on, after coming across from the UK. On the ferry we go. Well, say goodbye to Iceland for this live stream. Look at this dude here waving me in. Okay, so let's take a trip to Torshavn. There's a ferry here to Hirtshals in Denmark. That'd be a good express link if you were going to drop somewhere off in Denmark. Okay, so we're just 3 kilometres from the end of the job now, guys. Just a quick tour around Torshavn. Didn't think it would take you that long looking at the map, to be honest. Yeah. So the southern road is a lot quicker. So oh god, I've got to turn here. What time are you on tomorrow? Probably be about 8 o'clock, I suspect. Did I hear a tune then? You sure did. Looks like it was coming from a bar or something just near the edge of the road in the town centre there. Bit of an unusual one, to say the least. as it's usual for the end of the stream, I always go and park up. I come from a land down under, lol. It could have been. Okay, I'll move the trailer. Okay guys, well, I've come to the end of tonight's stream. If you enjoyed this stream, hit that like button, and if you want to see more content like this, please hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. But for now guys, stay safe, and I'll be back soon with another live stream tomorrow evening.